Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jakes and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you guys through my GW6 team. But before I do that, please feel free to join the mini league. The mini league code is on the screen. Also, please hit that like and subscribe button because it helps the channel and helps other people to come and check out these videos. So let's jump right into this video. So this is how the team is set up. But as you can see, there is a red flag now in this team. So Bamford is now out, confirmed out by the manager. So my plan was to keep one transfer and have 3 transfers going to next game week. I can still do that because I still got Livramento and Veltman on my bench who should be playing, and they have relatively easy fixture. So I'm definitely not panicking at the moment. I've got Rafinha, who is also now just 50% chance of playing, and Alexander-Arnold, who is also flagged, but he's got 75% chance of playing. But I don't think he will be rested. I think he will play. So the issue in my team is these two players. So let's have a quick look at some of the options for forward to replace Bamford, because Bamford is red flag. He's definitely out. We don't know about Rafinha. Maybe some news will come out later. But for now, let's look at who we can replace Bamford with. So if I sort by expected goal involvement for forwards, you can see Cristiano is right at the top. Lukaku, Tony, Jesus, Bamford, who is now out and injured. Cavalier, who is also injured. Then you got Antonio, but I've already got Antonio. So if you haven't got Antonio, I think the best replacement this week for Bamford is Antonio. Okay, so you can just swap for Antonio. Antonio is 7.9 million. Bamford is 8 million. So it's a easy swap if you got a free transfer. Now, the other option down there is Wardy. I can't go to Wardy because it's 10.4. I think I've got like 0.1 million in the bank, so it's not possible. Then Raul Jimenez, maybe, but he didn't look really great, but he's still got that stats. He's still got the stats to make him an option to replace Bamford. The one that interests me is Pukki. Pukki is 5.9 million, right? So, and he's got 1.83 expected goal involvement. So Pukki is a good option, I think. We'll look at the season ticker as well, so we can compare and see if the fixtures are good for the players that we are considering. I also like Armstrong and Saint Maximin. So these are the 3 players I'm looking at because of that price bracket that fits my budget. Tony is also an option, and we know he got 12 points. I had Tony in the previous week, and he punished me because I sold him. His stats is also good, to be honest. I still can't work out why I sold him, but yeah, it was mainly because of the fixtures. Okay, so again, we'll look at the fixtures. When we look at the fixtures, we know Tony has got a tough run of fixtures, and that's the reason why I took him out. And now Bamford, unfortunately, got injured. So Tony is also a good option. But again, let's look at the season ticker. So in season ticker, again, Leeds right at the top. This is sorted by overall. You can also sort by attack. If I sort by attack, sort by difficulty, okay, Chelsea comes on top because obviously they got City in this game week, but after that they've got some good fixtures there. Leeds at the top. Watford is a good option. So if Rafinha was confirmed out, I could have straight swap Rafinha to Sa. That would have been an option. That's still an option because we don't know how long Bamford but that's still an option because we don't know how long Bamford is out for. He might come back next game week, in which case I can keep him because he's on penalties as well. Rafinha is not on penalties, so and Sa could be on penalties, so I can replace Rafinha with Sa. So that is an option. West Ham, Antonio, we talked about. Leicester can't get to Wardy, so he's not an option. Then it's Southampton, so Adam Armstrong, he's got Wolves this game week, and then he's playing Chelsea, so you can bench him that game week. And then after that, Leeds, Burnley, Watford, pretty good fixtures for Adam Armstrong. And Newcastle, they've got Watford, Wolves, Tottenham, Crystal Palace. So because we know around this game week 8 and 9, that's when most of us will be doing their wild card, right? So it's fine to have like a punt for the next few game weeks, and then you can just wild card them out and get other players in. And also, if I extend this to let's say up to game week 12, Southampton jumps right to the top, because after Chelsea they got a good run of fixtures. So I think Adam Armstrong is a good option. I talked about Pookie because Norwich, again, they are fourth on that ticker. They got some good fixture apart from Chelsea in game week 9, where again you can bench Pookie because he is 5.9 million. After that, he's got great fixtures, and if you extend that even further, Norwich goes right to the top. So I think Pookie is a good option. He's on penalties as well, so you're replacing Bamford, who is on penalties, with another player who is on penalties, so it makes sense. Let's look at the team attacking stats, right? So this is how I do the comparison. So I compare with the season ticker, the underlying stats of a player, and then look at the team that he's playing. So Norwich, he's playing for Norwich, who is bottom when I sort it by penalty area touches. God, Norwich is again at the bottom. It's just got 37 attempts in the last 4 game weeks. Big chances, again Norwich at the top, at the bottom, just got 3 big chances in total. Minutes per big chance, Norwich again, they are at the bottom. So in all these metrics, Norwich is at the bottom, which is not what I want to see when I buy in a player. That puts me off from buying Pookie. Okay, but if you look at minutes per big chance, if you look at Wolves, they are right up there. If you look at Newcastle, not so great. Southampton as well, not so great. Watford is okay. So maybe, I think I forgot to mention one player here is Dennis. So going back to forwards list, Dennis, he's alright, but his XGI is not that great. It's okay. He's 0.78. He's not in the top half of this table. So he's cheap. He's 5.2 million. So it's fine if he gets a assist, for example. It doesn't have to get a brace. So again, okay. So looking at this attacking stat, obviously Liverpool at the top, City at the top, United at the top. Wolves at the top as well. The only thing is they haven't scored, right? So, but the stats are there for them to do well. So Edward from Crystal Palace could be an option. I think he's 6.5, but Crystal Palace fixtures are dreadful for the next few. So I won't go for Crystal Palace at the moment, but yes, after a couple of weeks, you can jump on them. Yeah. So my top picks from this table based on the stats would be Adam Armstrong, Saint Maximin, or Pookie, or even Jimenez. I think Jimenez is fine as well. If you want to go for Jimenez, that's fine as well, because he's got the stats. He hasn't converted them, but he might be a good option there. So yeah, so the team, this is how the team is looking. Sanchez in goal. That could be Forster. Another injury news, I think Backman is not back yet, so maybe Forster will play, and I could play Forster. Crystal Palace, I mean, they could score in that game because it's their home match, and Crystal Palace, the history suggests they always score against Brighton. So Alexander-Arnold will start for me, hopefully, and Shaw and Semedo, playing Semedo. I had this dilemma whether to play Semedo or Livramento. Now it looks like both of them will come in for me because Bamford is out, unless I make a transfer. Then Salah will be vice captain. Jota, hopefully he starts, and it's time for him to get something. he's due. He has fluffed all his chances that he's got. Now it's time to get a double-digit haul. Benrahma will play Leeds. I think it's a good time to play Leeds. I think they will get a few goals in that game. And Rafinha, fingers crossed he plays, or we get a news that he doesn't, so I can take him out for Sa, for example. Then Antonio, he's coming back. He got a good rest for a week, and he should play against Leeds. Ronaldo is my captain. He's playing 12:30 afternoon match, which is the only reason. That's the only thing that's puts me off, actually, because I don't like captaining a player from that early kickoff. But he's playing Aston Villa at home. Salah is playing away to Brentford. So that sways me towards Ronaldo because he's playing at home. And then Bamford obviously is gone. He's out. So likely Livramento will come in for Bamford. And yeah, this is how the team is set up. If you have any comments, if you have any questions from your team or from my team, please put that in the comments box and I will be answering them. I also put my latest team before the deadline on Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow me there. The details are on the screen. So otherwise, I'll speak to you all soon and have a good game week. Good luck.